Let's talk about some new and exciting books coming out in 2025. It is going to be the year for us readers. There are so many books coming out next year that sound so good, but I have compiled a list of ones that are on my radar whenever I was first glancing at other booktubers' videos and so much more. So let's just kind of dive into what I'm thinking about picking up. Hello everyone, welcome back to my video. So before we get into it, please make sure that you always like and subscribe. I am almost to 1,000 subscribers at the time of filming this. Hopefully I've hit it by the time this video goes live, but come join the community. We would love to have you. And then also make sure you check my description box below for all of my links to my socials, my Pango Books account, Amazon wishlist, Bookish Box Ambassador website where you can get 10% off the entire Bookish Box store using my link. Also, Fable is down below if you want to join me on the Fable app, where we have a free book club, and every month we're going to have a new book. You can go into the different chapters that you're in. It's non-spoilery, but come have fun with us. And then also my Patreon. So many new and exciting things happening this year on Patreon, including some exclusive content that will not be here on YouTube. So make sure you come and join me on there as well. And let's just kind of get into the video. So as I was compiling this list, I didn't think to put down what month they are coming out in. I'm terrible at that, so I'm so sorry, you guys. I didn't put down the month or the day, so that is on me. But let's just talk about some that I am looking forward to. Of course, I have so many that I'm hoping come out, like the next Quicksilver book. I'm hoping that the next book in so many of my series come out, or books that I need to read. But let's talk about some that are on my radar. I have found some from other booktubers that I trust, and then I've also found some, while I was perusing the up-and-coming releases. The first one that I have on my list is Atmosphere, a love story by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This book really made me want to pick it up because I saw Waterstones announce their exclusive edition, and I think it's about an astronaut and the love story with them. Not entirely sure, but I can't wait for it because I love space and I'm all here for this book. The next one that I have on the list is Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. I'm an Ali Hazelwood fan, and this one is going to be different than her STEMinist novels. I do think this follows to Swimmers. I'm all here for it. The cover is gorgeous. Whenever I heard about what the book was going to be called, I laughed. I laughed so hard, but I can't wait for this book to come out. Of course, we know Onyx Storm is going to be coming out, and I cannot wait. It is going to be very soon in 2025. I'm ready to see what is going to happen to our girl and our guy, how the rebellion is going to be, what is going to happen. I'm ready to be back with Taryn and Andarna. I'm just ready to be back with everybody. And then also A Curse Carved in Bone by Daniel L. Jensen. This is book 2, which is, I think, the finale in this duology. It is a Viking romantasy. Book 1 was A Shield in Ink and Blood, or A Fate Inked in Blood. I'm terrible with names. Anyway, I can't wait to see where Daniel L. Jensen is going to go with this story, where we left off with our two characters. I was like, what is happening? I'm still in my Viking era. I hope it holds until this book comes out. The next one is The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. This is, I guess, a new book in a series, and I think this has some gothic dark tones, just like One Dark Window did. I don't know much about it. I think that our main girl is a seer, possibly, that she is blind or always wears a blindfold. I'm not sure, but I'm ready to try this book out. I'm just going to quickly go over the next one because this was really a book that I was going to pre-order, but it is The JFK Conspiracy by Brad Meltzer. This is a non-fiction about the plot against assassinating JFK. It's just one of my guilty pleasures with history. I'm a huge history buff, so I'm ready for that book to come out. A new one that was put on my radar by Rachel from Raven-Haired Reader, which is A Fate Forged in Fire by Hazel McBride. She had gotten an arc of this, has been raving about it. I didn't want to really listen to her explain a whole lot because I wanted to kind of go in blind. But if she is this excited and ready for book 2, I really want to pick this up and see what it's about. Some of these books I know nothing about. I had gotten from either other booktuber videos or something, so my knowledge is going to be very limited, so we're just gonna speed run a lot of these. I'm ready for Shades of Silver City by Miranda Joy. I think that I got this from Mel Lenore at Mel Lenore Reads, I think. Anyway, I am ready for this one to come out. The other one is Shield of Sparrows by Devney Perry. People have been raving about this, that she is not going to be doing a contemporary romance, that this is her first kind of dip in the water with fantasy romance, and I'm ready because the book looks gorgeous and I'm just all here for that. Another one is Broken Souls and Bones by LJ Andrews. I think this might be a Viking-esque type story. Don't quote me on that, but I heard someone else raving about this and I was just like immediately put on my list immediately. So I'm ready to try LJ Andrews. I haven't read a single book, even though I own the Eversea series and I own Curse of Shadows and Thorns, I think. I need to start reading some LJ Andrews. The next one is a straight cover buy, basically, and that is Rose in Chains by Julie Soto. I've seen so many people put this on their anticipated releases, so I'm like, you know what? It's a beautiful book. I love what you're saying about it. Let's just try it. Another one is When the Stars Were Devoured by Stephanie Blair. I don't know much about this either. I think Cassidy from Covers with Cassidy was raving about it, and I think even Mel at Mel Lenore Reads. I really find this intriguing and I'm interested in it, so I can't wait. The next one is Realm of Thieves by Karina Halley. Do I need to say more? Karina Halley is one of my auto-buy authors. I have already pre-ordered this book. I'm ready for it to come out. I don't even need to know what it's about. I just need to know that Karina Halley wrote it. I think Elise Kova has 2 books coming out next year, possibly, or maybe I wrote this down wrong. But there is Arcana Academy that I have written down, and then there is another book that I think has a dragon on it, possibly. I'm here for it. I do love Elise Kova's writing. Some of her books are hit or miss for me, but I'm ready to try some of her new work. We also have The Empress by Kristen Cast. I love Kristen Cast, especially whenever she was co-writing with her mom, PC Cast, and they wrote the House of Night series. I love her writing, and so I'm ready for The Empress to come out, and especially look at this cover. Tell me it's not gorgeous. One that was put on my radar, and I can't remember who it was that I was watching, but it is Daughter of the Drowned by Carrie Williams. I don't know much about it, but I'm ready to read it. The next one is Runes of Starlight by B.C. Fajourn. I don't know how to say that. This cover is stunning. I'm ready to get into it. The title and the cover is what sold me. Maybe this is why I have way too many books, because I am drawn to beautiful things. The next one is Eyes of Devious Burgundy by Lacey Lahotsky. I think Covers with Cassidy had put this on her list and she was talking about it, and I don't remember what she was saying, but I immediately wrote it down because I was like, yes please, this sounds good. The next one is Even in Death by Randy Garner. Again, I think it was just the cover and the way that Cassidy was explaining it that just made me write this down. I wish that I would have paid attention to a little bit more on what she was explaining. The next one is Shades of Power by Jenny Grimes. As she was reading the synopsis to this, it sounds like it may be a poly relationship. Of course, I, just like Cassidy, am in my Why Choose poly romance era. I'm here for it, so Shades of Power, if it ends up being that, it could be a favorite. The next one is Blood, Iron, and Bone by Sarah Fox. I love it because of the cover. That's all that I can say. I probably need to stop buying books based on their cover, but I can't help it. The next one is Blood Beneath the Snow by Alexandra Kennington. This one sounded very good because it had a lot of court and political intrigue built in whenever Cassidy was talking about it, so I was like, yes, please. I'm ready. The next one is Exquisite Ruin by Adrienne May. I don't even know what this is about. I wrote this list down like a week ago and I didn't even put any bullet points on what these books are about, but I'm ready for this one to come out. And the last one that I have on my list, which of course, like I said, this is not an exhaustive list. I have so many more books that I am ready for them to come out, but this is A Goddess Unraveled by Morgan Ryder. I don't remember what this is about, but here we are. I'm ready for it. And then actually, I forgot. Let me look up what the book is called. Carissa Broadbent had just announced a couple days ago at the time of filming this that the next book in the the Shadowborn duet was coming out, and it's called The Fallen and the Kiss of Dusk. And I think that's like the second and final book in that duology. And it comes out August 5th. However, I need to read The Songbird and the Heart of Stone before I get to that, but I have already pre-ordered it and that is already on my list. Alright everyone, I hope that you enjoyed kind of me really just going fast and talking about books that are on my radar. I'm sorry that I didn't have a whole lot to say about them. Whenever I compiled the list, I meant to make the video that day, but things have happened. We're getting ready for the holidays, and that's why I am just bulk filming tonight. Just trying to get through a lot of these so I can get them edited and scheduled, so then I can just spend Christmas and New Year's with my family. So I apologize that I didn't give you a whole lot, but maybe we can read some of these together. Maybe they'll be on my Fable book club. Maybe they'll be a part of my Patreon book club. You gotta be a member of Patreon to vote on it, but I hope you join me over there. Leave me comments below. Are any of these on your radar? And if you do not want to leave me a comment, but you want to let me know that you were here, leave me a Christmas tree emoji. This is probably going up after Christmas, but you know what? It's still Christmas when I'm filming this. So put a Christmas tree emoji down below to let me know you were here, and I will see you all next time. Bye!